All the sides. So, what's your full name, sister?
Sister Mary Brigid Riley.
Delourdes.
Well, Dolores is my category.
Okay. So, Sister Riley, how do you spell Riley?
R-I-L-A-Y.
Okay, just gotta check.
It's the real way.
Yeah, the real way.
But you know, you're asking me that. When I went to get my name from Mother Angeline, she's right now, B-R-I-D-G-E-D. I said, Mother, that's not my name, it's B-R-I-G-I-D. Little did I know that was her name.
Yeah.
But over the years, they came out with the real name, the real spelling.
Yeah, Jesus.
But I said, this is Brigid of Kildare, so that's how that came off. So now I tell everybody she took her name after me.
So, what year, sister, did you enter the Carmel?
Well, I met Mother Angeline in 1956. I was with my aunt, who was a Benedictine nun. We went to the old Mary Manning Walsh home, and she wanted to look for a sister that was going to see me because I was thinking about entering the convent. I didn't know that I would be meeting Mother Angeline. I mean, I wouldn't know any of them. So they took me to the room and they brought me, and they said, I think they said, Mother, but I kept on calling her sister. And we talked and everything, and I said, you probably won't accept me because I didn't finish school. And she said, well, true, probably, but after she asked all the questions, she said, if you should be accepted, we're having a 2-year novitiate, which would be the first year for our group. And she said you could do finish your school your second year. Well, there was 5 of us in different groups, and so I did get my school at that point, and I entered in 57. So it wasn't really long afterwards when I got the papers and everything. But she was so kind, and I have to show you this because this is 49 years old.
All right. Oops, that wee bit of paper as well. Get that for you. That yours as well. So, this wee thing here.
I wrote to Mother in reference to my mother being sick.
Right. Ah, okay.
So if you want to see this, it's 1976.
Ah, right.
Dear Sister M. Brigid, I am sorry I did not get to answer your letter before this, but we have been very busy since the feast day. I was very glad you were able to come and that you enjoyed the day. I enjoyed seeing so many of our sisters. I trust your mother will improve a little more since her surgery, and know her condition is a worry to you. It will be all right to you to go and visit her every other month, and you can arrange something with Mother Marie. You didn't do that in those days. Be assured of my prayers and give my best wishes to your mother and the family. With my love and prayers, I am your devoted mother. And she signed it. So I said, I didn't realize that I had it when I went through my trunk. I kept it. I said, she becomes the saint. I've already got the proof. So I'll be Saint Brigid.
That's a really nice thing to have. Oh, for really nice.
Yeah, so I said, should I send it up here? And they said, no, keep it. So, and the other mentioned the other stories that she used to come to Brooklyn where I was stationed, and we'd put shows on. She loved that. We'd dress up in costumes and everything, and we had the residents down, and she really enjoyed coming to Brooklyn, and she came here quite often. So we would perform and everything, and then when I was a postulant, I was a novice at that point, she had her shoes cut on the toes, because she had a dingo toenail, I guess, or something. But in the meantime, I had one as well, and they did the same thing with my shoes. So I'm coming into the chapel to make a visit, and 2 of the novices, who knew me very well, went over to the foot and said, could you go? And they looked up, it was Mother Angeline. They thought, of course now I think Mother Angeline must have laughed and kept on going. But over the years, she's been very kind, and I think it's probably because of the name.
Yeah, oh, favouritism.
Yeah.
When I say the word Mother Angeline, what's your abiding image of her?
We had her for the whole 2-year novitiate, so we had classes with her. So we grew with her as well when we entered. We were a young group. It was, I entered in 57, so the foundation was 29, so we really weren't that old. And she was more or less interested in us, and she used to recreate with us a lot. And would be in when we'd come over here a couple of times, we'd be singing, and we put on a show of Teresa of Avila, the novices did, and we dressed as Teresa of Avila, and she just enjoyed being with us, and that was a good thing.
Yeah.
Because we grew with her.
I was going to say something there.
Yeah.
No, talk about Mother's heritage. Were you aware she had an accent?
My accent?
No, were you aware that she had an accent? Did Mother have an accent when she spoke?
Not too much. They used to laugh at me because I had an accent. I'm from Maine, so I say park the car. So I guess with hers, we didn't find it like a brogue or something. I didn't notice it. My mother had a brogue, so it was much different. And but she was happy to see us. And even when we went over to, I think she was over at Carmel Hall, or to the big room a couple of times, I think. We brought postulants, Carmelites up there, and she was always interested in the young, women. Hopefully that we would receive many vocations, which we did in Brooklyn over the years. We got quite a few. And
do you think the vocations were because of the work or because of Mother Angeline, or both?
I think because of the work and meeting Mother Angeline and knowing that she was a foundress to our community. I met a young woman. I was going to school for occupational therapy, and I'm thinking this would be a great girl to join our convent. I was in Brooklyn at the time, and we went to one of the homes for the aged, a Jewish home for the aged. And I brought her over to Madonna residence when Mother Angeline was there to meet her and everything. Long story short, when I went to a reception to one of the sisters, Episcopalian sister, that's where she was going, into the convent, I asked their mother where sister was. I knew that she had entered that convent. She said she became a Catholic and joined the Carmelites. When we went to the Holy Land, and they said she was at Paternoster, I went to visit her. I couldn't believe it. She said that she always thought of Mother Angeline, meeting her. And whether she changed because of that at the time, I don't know, but into the Carmelites, and that was different. It was a beautiful experience. I would never have known if I didn't go to Rome at that time. We had gone for our renewal, I believe. Did
you go to Rome with Mother?
To what?
Did you go with Mother to Rome?
No, we went with our group. I think there was 40 of us, but I think I went with Mother Gabriel, and it was our renewal, but it was a good thing.
Where were you based? Were you based in Avila or somewhere else?
No, I was in Madonna residence. I was in Staten Island. I was in South Boston, Manchester, Dover, and St. Patrick's. 28 years, and I just came up here.
Is that the one in the Bronx?
The what?
In the Bronx?
No, St. Patrick's in Framingham.
Ah, okay.
And then it got changed to be up here.
So how do you feel being in Avila?
It's different. As you heard Father saying today, I had the seminarians from both Pope St. John and St. John. I'm a certified chaplain.
Yeah.
So, I was their supervisor, and that's where they came to do their one-day affiliation and pastoral assignment. So over the 28 years, I don't know how many seminarians I had, but I did have all the pictures on the wall. When I got changed, I did go over to the seminary with all the pictures, and I told them it was wonderful to have all these young men at our place, knowing that they're all ordained now, and they'll be remembering us, and because they're from Pope St. John, they're all over for different dioceses, and one was from Australia, and I felt kind of bad because that was a good thing. I was a chaplain for the residents with the sick and the dying. So coming up here, it's a different, and I received a letter saying to help the director of novices, director of vocations, to help with the new young women, to be involved with him.
Yeah.
So over the years, I was involved with a lot of the young women that have entered, and I guess it was a good break.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say or add?
Pull back, and I guess, reflect on my years of service.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to add, or any other stories you've got?
Huh?
Anything you want to add, or any other stories?
No, we didn't really, I did make Mother Angeline's habits, so I worked on the 3rd floor of the house, so I used to make her habits, when I was a novice. But other than, we didn't really see that much because we were out with the missions. I did see a lot of her from Madonna because she used to come. Brooklyn was one of her favorite places. So, and I was in Brooklyn for 17 years. So that was a good thing.
Fantastic. Very good. Okay. Yep.